Ooni of Ife wives terrified as 2 or 3 elders met their untimely bye following the stolen Ayaba throne. What Iyanifa said is coming to pass, my people. Hey. E don shele o, e don happen. Yes, so my correct people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Live Gist Plus. I don carry another tori from the palace of Kabiyesi. How una dey? So the information making waves on the social media right now is that what Iyanifa said about the Ayaba throne. You all know that the throne has been declared missing for quite 2 days, even though a lot of people do not know about this, but it's beginning to be clear to us right now. Because yes, I told you guys, like we know Queen Naomi is in the UK, and some people said she has come back, some people say she did not. But as at the time we heard this information we are passing to you, they said Queen Naomi is not back. And one of the reasons why she has to stay there, because we heard that Ibi and family has been tormenting her there, and she's threatening to come back. I don't know if she has really come back. One of the reasons is that the Ayaba throne is being declared missing. They said Queen Naomi cried out her eyes and shouted, "When will this all end? When will all this end?" She cried out her eyes. The only throne that belongs to her, the only throne that makes her sit close to Kabiyesi and reason one-on-one with Kabiyesi. The only throne that made her be recognized in the spiritual realm. The only throne that when she sits on that throne, she begins to see wonders. She begins to say things. She begins to see what the next step that any evil plan they have against Kabiyesi. They say 3 elders died. And before they died, they confessed to their wives and said they are sorry for bringing this upon themselves. That the throne, that the yeyeluwa throne is missing, and that they have sold the yeyeluwa throne, that it was the work of the devil. That is what they said. But they didn't say who they sold it to. They said they died at the same spots. Like 3 of them were there. They were drinking. You know, all these elders now, they used to drink, some of them that used to drink kai kai. They were sitting somewhere. They were drinking, according to how we heard the story. And all of a sudden, they say thunderstroke, and they fell. And why they fell, that one thing that came out of one of them mouth is that they sold the Ayaba throne. That their time is up. They were warned. You know, when something will be happening to you, say, I was really warned though. I was warned. I didn't listen. That is what happened to these people. So they said the Ayaba throne, yeyeluwa throne, is a very powerful one. And maybe anybody, them seeing this or seeing it, may think it's just a mere woman's throne. These elders are supposed to know. Or are they new members of the Elders Association of Ile-Ife? I don't understand. They are supposed to know the implication of stealing that throne. So they now brought it out and sold it out, because they don't want Queen Naomi to come back. You know, we have always known that the elders, some of them do not like her. But it is better you learn from somebody's lesson than to learn from your own lesson. Experience, I don't want experience to be my best teacher. I want witness to be a best teacher, the one you witness. Because the witness of when this red crown stuff was going around, these elders, I believe they were there. I believe they heard what happened to one artist. I believe they knew everything, but they still went ahead to go and sell the Ayaba crown to not only them know who they sell it to, because they said they didn't finish confessing before they gave up the host, meaning that the crown is with someone. They have not burnt it. Of course, they can't even burnt it. It looks like a wood, but they said the kind of thing that Chinese people did there, that you will think that this is the only throne, but it is not only throne. You understand? So the elders who took this throne, they should be ashamed of themselves. Well, as we heard, as at the time this information is reaching to us, we heard that they have died. And that is what is deserving of them, if this information is true. Because there's a saying that housefly we know the hear word. Housefly that doesn't hear we follow the corpse. It will follow the corpse into the grave. That is a saying, and everybody knows about it. So them that they don't want to learn from the experience of others. They want to learn by their own experience. They have learned it. They said they were apologizing while they were buying, apologizing to their family for making this sin before them. That it is out of their greediness and lies and the kind of people they are. They sold the Ayaba crown. I don't know how much they said they sold the Ayaba throne, but look at where it has landed them. Were they even alive to eat the money that they made from Ayaba throne? And we heard that one of those elders, after the meeting of Ayaba throne, got a car. The person got this Mercedes Benz. I've forgotten the name. And people were like, where did this man get this money to buy this car? It means that they sold this Ayaba throne they sold it a very big amount of money. Because we heard that that throne, it also contains some gold, original gold inside. Original gold and original diamond. It was decorated just for the queen. They said the throne of the throne of Yeyeluwa has not used to be like this. But ever since Queen Naomi became the yeyeluwa, everything has changed in the palace. And yeyeluwa throne was decorated. It was a luxury decorated seat meant for Queen Naomi alone. So apart from the Oloris who does not want Queen Naomi to be on that throne, if you check very well, they might have planned with any of the Oloris to, sell that throne, that yeyeluwa throne. I don't know what will be there again, selling that throne, but all I believe is that they should have learned their lesson. And any of the Oloris that have hand in this, I hope they are prepared. Because Iyanifa, when Iyanifa was giving them that news, he said we heard that they were terrified. They were terrified because they never knew that the punishments of that throne would be that heavy. They thought it's just to steal the throne and they just forget about it and Kabiyesi will replace another one. Iyanifa told them that the capital of the punishment is by. And that was when they got terrified. And I know right now they might be planning, if they have a hand in that, they might be planning. Yes, they might be planning to to return it because they know, say, the punishment is severe. Yes, so those elders, I don't even have any word for them because not be today that they tell them. But are we going to say them rest in peace? Are we going to let them say rest in scatter because they already scattered themselves? Who I always pity is the wives of these men. Why don't they think about their family and their children? How much will you even do for them in this entire world that they keep selling things from the palace and receiving payments and receiving punishment as well? Is it the case of somebody choosing by over becoming better? So the Iyanifa head has already told the queens what will happen to them if any of them carry that their bomb and sit there. So it's better anywhere that person kept it, make it go tell the person, say nobody should sit too. Yes, they have to talk because it has a mirror face to dictate whoever that is sitting there. If it is not Queen Naomi's body, if it is not Queen Naomi's grace, if it is not Queen Naomi's voice, they said immediately it will strike and the person that is sitting on that throne will fall into two, will pieces into two. So you see how strong that yeyeluwa throne is. Now two people have died. And I believe this would have passed information to other Ooni or anybody if in case they have a hand in the missing yeyeluwa throne. If they have a hand in the missing yeyeluwa throne, then they should better confess and return it before what happens to these elders will happen to them. Because now it is being announced and nobody will talk. When it is time now that it will start chasing them for buy, they will start begging. They will start pleading that the punishment is too much. These women, they believe that the time they have, nobody have it. The indulgence they have, no one else have it, because here they have indulgence. The indulgence they have does not permit a severe or immediate arrangement of any punishment upon them. That their own punishment will only come when their cup is full. That in the spiritual realm, their cup is filling, and when it's full, that is when they say their punishment will come upon them unprepared. And their punishment is either by or mad, and that is what we have been hearing. So, to who has ears, should better listen. To who has ears, should better listen. That is all we have to tell these Oloris. I'm going to be bringing you more updates, my people. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget that all these are alleged and speculated information making waves on the social media and should not be regarded as facts. Thank you.